Shake it right now. Is that a 2-track?
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I blow 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my name.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
The NBA season rolling right along, and welcome to 2K Sports Studio. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. Our matchup tonight taking place in Sacramento's Sleep Train Arena as we watch the Kings go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And you got Tobias Harris, an up-and-coming small ball power forward. He can face up and shoot a little bit from the outside, and he's a stronger player now, Shaq.
Remember, Ernie, he was still 18 when he was drafted out of Tennessee. He's been effective from day one, but he's improved as a rebounder. Took him some time to grow into his body, but as his shot comes along, he has a chance to be one heck of a player.
Indeed.
Let's meet your Sacramento Kings. At shooting guard,
the Magic are out of Orlando and into this interconference game. We welcome you this Thursday evening. Hoping you're having a good one in our... Excited as we are for this one. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr joining me in the booth. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. After this game, the Kings head back out on the road. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
You know, for the Kings, they've looked really strong here in the early going. They seem like they've come together really nicely as a group, and you can see the confidence with this team.
Yeah, and the league's taking notice. I mean, they're more than capable of beating any club in the league right now.
Now the starting group for Orlando.
Wow, what a throwdown. Yes. That athletic play. Incredible.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Back to Harris. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. An absolute pop. From 3-point range. And Abdul Rauf's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rain Man. Ashik pulls it in. The Orlando Magic come into this one after the win against Denver.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Oladipo, the pass to Harris. Trying to find Ashik, gets it to him. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Ashik's got his first points of the game.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Duncan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tim Duncan. He said Timmy's one of the best to ever do it on the low block. We've just got to play the percentages, force him to his left, and force him to make tough, contested shots. Guys, even though Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter, he knows how to draw contact. They want to avoid getting baited into silly fouls. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And stolen by Gordon. Abdul-Rauf. And it's in off the backboard. Abdul-Rauf's got 5.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The Cobra. The dish to Butler. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Harris. Rain Man passes to Butler. Here's Rain Man. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Oladipo with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Abdul-Rauf kicks to Harris. Lock at 6. Oladipo cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Tim Duncan.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Nuggets game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Uncovered. Uses the glass to drop it in. Abdul-Rauf's got 7 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Ashik. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here's Oladipo, guarded by McLemore, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
The drive by Duncan. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Sacramento grabs the miss. Duncan's got his third rebound on the night. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. McLemore, the pass to Rainman. Count the bucket. Rainman's got 6. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Indiana, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Orlando, 4 games back.
For the Magic, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
And some changes here for the Kings. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for the Cobra. And a change for the Magic. Young's checked in. Boozer, no luck.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Now here is Horford. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Burke. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
Stuckey into the lane. The pass to Hines. Kicks it to Stuckey. Goes up to the stripe. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Orlando leading by 3. And here's Oladipo. Up top, Burke. Releases. And Horford pulls it down.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Stuckey passes to Black Hole. Dishes it to Horford. And that one is stuffed right through. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Here's Oladipo. The Kings getting the bucket. Feeds to Burke from outside the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, as they did in that game, it's going to be a long night.
It will be. I mean, you're right there. It's hard to snap yourselves out of that kind of funk. Once you get into it, it's just tough to break out of it.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Sacramento. Ray McCallum comes in for Black Hole. Orlando also making some changes. Harkless is checked in for Gordon. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. He doesn't get the second one. Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Back to Stuckey. Good on the three-point shot. Stuckey's got 5 now.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here's Burke, averaging 14 points a game. Young, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Harkless dishes to Burke. Pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Boozer.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Hines, defended by Harkless. And Dallenberg with the slam.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close. .103 left here in the opening quarter. And Young kicks to Payton. Orlando moving the ball around. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The free throw off from Harkless. The Kings trail by 3. On the wing, Stuckey, defended by Harkless. Stuckey into the lane, and that one's good. Stuckey's got 7 points in the game. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Payton passes to Harkless. Back to Payton. He feeds it to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Magic score. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. And McCallum kicks to Horford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
First personal foul, team's third.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Al Horford no good on that one. And here is Payton looking for his first basket still in this one. Burke. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And stolen by Payton. 1 second left. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Orlando out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Next Sunday, December 20th, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Be there.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
The Kings trail by 3. Jimmy Butler is out there with Dallenberg. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's the Cobra in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Well, Orlando shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Payton outside. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Just 5 on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Sacramento. Duncan comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and Sarge is subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Kings trail by 3. McCallum dishes to Duncan. That's good. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
There's the steal. He dishes it to Butler. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Orlando's ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Phoenix
for a win in that one. Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Here's McCallum. Right through the D for the layup. McCallum's got his first 2 points of the night.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers. 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Now here's Harkless, averaging 9 points per contest. Back to Payton. He kicks it to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Abdul Rauf. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Abdul Rauf's got 4 points now in the quarter. And McCallum kicks to Sarge. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. And stolen by Payton. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Now here's Butler after the miss from Tim Duncan. And he goes in for the dunk. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Some changes for Sacramento. McLemore's checked in for Duncan. And Black Hole subbed in for Ray McCallum. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payton. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Assistant, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
The Kings trail by 4. Butler, a screen on Abdul Rauf. Black hole passes to Butler, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Gordon dishes to Harris. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Harris has got 7.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Here's Black Hole. The feed to McLemore. Abdul Rauf against Butler. Here's McLemore. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite... capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up. Near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Oladipo. Back to Harris. It's Oladipo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Saric. Sarge has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
That evens the score. 8 points for Rain Man.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here's Oladipo. And the pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's the 3. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The Kings have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the 2nd quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Horford. And he missed. This is the go-ahead basket. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the 2nd. Now Oladipo. The dish to Burke. Puts it up. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Horford against Gordon. Pass to Hines. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Burke, rejected by Gallenberg. Here's Rain Man. That's good. Rain Man's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Here's Black Hole.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And that one's good. Burke. Burke's got it all tied up now for the Magic. And for Sacramento, they're shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Hines, the pass to Horford. Here's Black Hole. Horford has a wide open look, and it's good from the elbow. Horford's got 8 points.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defenders something extra to have to worry about.
Now here's Burke. He has 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Here's Rain Man. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Black Hole. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Magic. Payton comes in for Oladipo. Here's Rain Man. Burke covering. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go. 12 points for Rain Man.
You know, he started out hot. And he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Burke dishes to Payton.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up. In the league statistically, first in rebounding, 6th in opponent points per game. They're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
That's good from Boozer. Sacramento making a switch here. Boozer hits them both. .103 left in the first half. Jensen, Burke covering. Out to Stuckey. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. 4th, Trey Burke.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3-ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
First free throw is good.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Stuckey. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And so he makes both from the line. Orlando trailing here. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it to Payton. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Burke. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
For Sacramento, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Allenbear, 2 free throws. The Magic trail by 4. Burke kicks to Payton. Dishes it to Boozer. Feeds it to Harkless. Burke, the pass to Boozer. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. That will count, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Kings lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Carlos Boozer. And Carlos, this is a game that's had some back and forth. Does their approach require adjustments?
Yeah, they're a great team. I mean, we came out great in the first 5-6 minutes. They came back, and then we fought back. We didn't hold our head. We're very resilient, so we're going to keep fighting to the end.
Carlos, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Sacramento leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon out there with Omer Usher. And it's Abdul Rauf in at the point. And yes, sir, that one drops. 14 points for Rain Man.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh. Pass to Abdul Rauf.
On the wing, Gordon. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Rauf kicks to Oladipo. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ashik.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Rain Man passes to McLemore. Into Tim Duncan. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ashik's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Kings
The Magic have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The first one falls. Gordon hits both of them. The Kings leading. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. Duncan with a screen on Abdul-Rauf. The kick outside to Butler.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
So it's Orlando now after the Kings pick up 2. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot for the tie. Cannot hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, they swept these guys last year. The matchups just seemed to kind of go their way. It was total dominance in the 2 games.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Magic trailed by 5. Here's the screen. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Abdul-Rauf. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. As Steve was talking about last season, now we got a new year, and it doesn't seem like, Clark, there are very high expectations for... for either of these clubs this season.
You know, but even though, Kevin, it's not one of the NBA's marquee matchups, it gives us a contest between 2 pretty evenly matched teams, and that, to me, may lead to a pretty competitive and entertaining game.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Magic.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
The Magic trail by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Oladipo has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan with some nice D.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Here's the Cobra, Duncan. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Abdul Rauf, following the basket by Tim Duncan. Harris inside. He has 7. And there's the feed to Oladipo. Good on the triple. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
There's the pass to Raymond. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Rain Man. He has 14 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
For Sacramento, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Sacramento making a switch here. Sarge is checked in. He hits both. From the strike. Here's Abdul Rauf. 13 points in the game. There's a screen. Right wing. Harris, right side. From 15 feet away. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Abdul Rauf. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Kings. Black Hole comes in for Rain Man. Here's Abdul Rauf. 15 points in the game. Here's Hasek. Pass to Abdul Rauf. There's the block. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Burke, he's checked in for Abdul Rauf. That'll be a 5-second call.
Let's take a look at Trey Burke's numbers. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
And he gets it to go.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now, here's Burke. He's got 8. Gets it to fall from the right block. Burke's got 10. Kings leading now by 8. Black goal passes to Sarge. To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. How last month turned out for him, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And, Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Ashik. And it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Magic trail by 9. Peyton dishes to Harris. And the foul called on the Cobra. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Peyton. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Burke kicks to Young. Out to the wing. Burke, the pass to Gordon. Good. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter. Kings leading now by 7. Over to the wing. High. Defended by Harkless. Passes it to Black Hole. Clock at 6. Young with the steal. Peyton with the ball. Butler covering. Harkless. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Out to the right wing. Horford against Gordon. Charity stripe shot. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 10.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Now, here's Burke. He's got 10 outside Gordon. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sarge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Hines, defended by Young.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
The Magic trail by 11. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Stuckey's checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for Orlando. Boozer, he's checked in for Gordon. On defense, Sacramento. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Boozer dishes to Peyton. The 11-footer, and he connects with the jumper. Kings have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Stuckey outside. Hines, defended by Harkless. Boozer with the rebound. The Magic trail by 9. Payton kicks to Burke. It's taken away by Stuckey. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Harkless, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harkless has got his second basket. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And stolen by Burke. He feeds it to Payton. He dishes it to Boozer. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Stuck. He can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Burke. It's hauled in by the Kings. Black Hole's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
They get it again. Off with the layup.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
The 10-footer. Harkless with the bucket. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Sacramento. Rainman comes in for Black Hole. The dish to Stuckey. The baseline jumper goes down. Stuckey's got 11.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Burke, the pass to Payton. He kicks it to Young. Dishes it to Harkless. A 3 off the mark. Sacramento leading by 5. Rainman passes to Stuckey. Over to the wing. Hines, covered by Payton. Knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Young sets a screen for Burke. Kicks it to Payton. Feeds it to Burke. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. And it's sent back from Dallenberg. Here's Rainman. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Sacramento. They lead by 5. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up Wednesday, December 23rd, the Minnesota Timberwolves go up against Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's Western Conference action. You don't want to miss it.
The Magic trail by 5. We've got the Cobra. Rain Man is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Duncan, and it's Butler in at the 4 spot. Rauf, pass to Harris. Here's Abdul Rauf. 5 on the clock. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Now here's Butler. The pass to the Cobra. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. The feed to Harkless. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to the Cobra. Round deep. McLemore. That's good. And the Kings lead by 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And it's Harris off the drive. Harkless kicks to Oladipo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's his 2nd three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. Ashik with it. Here's Abdul Rauf. On target from 13 feet. Abdul Rauf's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game. Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Oladipo. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Abdul Rauf cans the shot from the wing. Abdul Rauf's got 21. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, during that break, Sacramento's head coach had some words for his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. The drive by Gordon. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
It's hauled in by Duncan.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
McLemore dishes to Duncan. The Cobra, and it's off from 3-point range. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Oladipo, good.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Here's Rain Man. Sacramento moving it around. Duncan goes in. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harris, and got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Oladipo. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it, and the basket good. McLemore's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Gordon. Offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
All sorts of time. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. 11 points for Ben McLemore. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Steve, exciting stuff.
Yeah, this is a fun game to watch. Which team can kind of extend a lead and make a couple of big plays here? Try to seize momentum. We'll see.
Here's Rain Man. Passes it to Duncan. Knocked loose. 3-on-3. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside Butler. The 9-foot shot. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Gordon. Here's Abdul Rauf. He dishes it to Usher. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. And the basket by Harris.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Timeout. Called by the Kings. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery.
Looking at the game Horford's been having, he's got 10 points and a block.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Forcing turnovers, you want to convert at the other end. That's what this club has done.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Good on the second free throw. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Oladipo. Gordon with a screen on Horford. Now here's Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Tries again. It's rebounded by McLemore. The Kings trailing. Hines, guarded by Oladipo. Horford attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against him now.
Now here is Harris. Abdul Rauf. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Abdul Rauf's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the fourth. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
Off the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Sacramento making their last shot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. That is good. And the Magic lead by 1.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's Hines. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Horford with a screen on Abdul Rauf. They grab their own miss. Right wing. Tries again. Shot denied. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. So coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris. Here's Rain Man. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Magic leading by 3. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Oladipo. Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. Shot's good by Abdul Rauf. Abdul Rauf's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's coming up big right now for this team in the fourth quarter. He's now 5 for 6 shooting.
There's the pass to the Copa. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from the Rain Man.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 2. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Ush. Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the Kings. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Harris. The kick outside to Butler. Duncan with the screen for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Rain Man passes to the Copa. With the shot. Yes! And in.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Abdul-Rauf kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Oladipo. There's the dish to Harris. Pass to Abdul-Rauf. A long three. It's hauled in by the Kings.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler attacking. Ooh, offline. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Ashik with it. Oladipo for three. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer!
Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.